Hi everybody. I have a new journal to share today. I'm not putting this on my Etsy store because it's actually a gift, so I won't go into the specifics on the size and everything, but I did use a digital kit that I have in my shop, so I will point out those images and I'll put the links in the comments for all of that information. But this is basically a farm and gardens journal. And so I put that on the nameplate. This is kind of I don't know what type of material this is. I found it at the thrift store. It's maybe like a duck cloth or some type of canvas. It's really thick and kind of made it a little bit hard to work with. Forming it around the spine and everything, but I think it turned out okay. I added some kind of a burlap weave type ribbon along the spine and this fabric cluster with a bulb pin and a dangle. This image is from the digital kit, and I just stitched that onto a layer of cheesecloth and craft text paper, and I used copper thread to do that, and then I added the buttons. Then the closure is tied with a piece of sari silk, and go ahead and open that up and take a look inside. The back is just plain. The printed papers that I used through here came from a couple different paper packs. I think they were the Paper Studio, and I tea-dyed those before I added them to the journal. So we have a library card with a pocket in the front, and I stamped actually Mother's Day because that's what this gift is for. So I stamped that in there. Tag in the front is an image from my digital kit. I have several farm animal tags, and I'll link those. Coffee dyed paper. This is avocado stained. Some graph paper. Made a pocket, and this is actually a tag that I made from a collage sheet and cut it up. I actually cut it before I thought to scan the whole thing, and so now that whole collage is gone basically. I wish I would have scanned. So if you do collaging, make sure that you scan your collage if you can, and then you can use them again and cut them into different shapes or use it as a whole piece. Lesson learned. Did some stamping there. Coffee or tea dyed, I'm not sure. Doily. This one was actually avocado stain, but I had put it on a yellow legal pad paper, and the lines very faded, but it kind of gave it a peachish tone since the yellow paper, I think. So that's kind of neat. This is some collage work I did on an envelope. It's a seed packet envelope. These came from the Target dollar spot area, and they were just plain, but I did some paper scrap collaging on the front and put I think it was a botanical or a gardening encyclopedia for impatiens. Cut that out and put that on there. That was kind of cute. This is a tag that I made out of craft text, and I'll probably try to do a craft with me filming on this. This was really neat. This is the first time I'd worked with this type of material. If you're not familiar with it, it's kind of a cross between paper and fabric, and so that was kind of really interesting to work with. And then I just attached a stamped piece of fabric onto that with cheesecloth and backed it with some paper, and if you want to write on there. This is deli wrap. This is a book page from a gardening encyclopedia that I have. Another tag from my digital kit. This is one side of a journal page that I have in my digital kit. A tag that I had in my stash. This is the other side of the page, so you would have a 2-page spread when you fold it in half. Poultry World, and then this is an image that I just made a journaling card out of, and that's from my digital kit as well. The other side of that book page, deli paper. This is a vellum sticker. Stamping. I made a side tuck, and this is an image from the kit, and I've sewn that onto a heavier piece of printed cardstock and then put a fabric tab on there. I thought that was kind of neat that the tab stuck out the side. It's the first signature, the center. I just had some vellum envelopes that I have in my stash, and I just put some extra things in there. This is the collage tag. I used napkins and scraps of paper, and that's another image from my digital kit. Tag just made from a book page. This is just paper ephemera I had. It's an ad for, looks like toys, but they have sheep and horses and different kinds of farm animal things, so I thought that fit with that well. This is an envelope I made from a printed ad. This print actually came from the old design shop. It was one of her, it was on her website that she offers for free, and I'll link her in the notes. But I took a circle from my digital kit and I just glued the bottom half so that this top stays open and you can tuck that in. And then the front, I just did some collaging on the front. So that just all goes in there as extra things. This is a double pocket. This is an image from my digital kit, and I sewed that onto another piece of printed cardstock. And so it made a double pocket. This is another tag from a collage that I did. And then a book page that I've added some vellum stickers to. A lot of the same papers I've used in here. This is another tag from my digital kit. Another image from the digital kit, and I've made that into a tuck spot. This was from a book that I had on hand, and it had horses and cattle, and I thought that went really well with it, so that's a book page from there. Dictionary definition of cattle, and a couple images from the kit. One of them is a farm setting image, and then this is a circle punch, or I used a circle punch to cut it out, but you could fussy cut it if you wanted. But it's a digital image of the top of a milk bottle that they used to have. So, and it even has, if you look closely, it even has this original, or the image of the original staple that they had used in those, I guess. That's kind of neat. A couple of tags from the kit. Dickens. This is a page from my digital kit, one side of the printing, and the other side of it. So if you fold it inside, you would have the two images facing each other, of course, but I folded them back to back. Other side of that book page. This was just a tag I had in my stash. And I glued the edges, the glassine bag, and tucked a couple small tickets in there. Or tags, rather. Avocado. I've left quite a bit of these pages blank just so the person getting this can add in other things that they want as they go along. And this is the dictionary definition of farm and farmer back there. And that's all. So thanks for watching. I will put the links to the digital images. And oh, I just got that in my coffee. Wow, it's gonna be one of those kinds of days. I think I'll be trimming the end of that off. Or, I mean, coffee dyed. That's just a new way to coffee dye. And that's what we're gonna call it. So thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day. Bye.